King of the Tiny Things by Leanne Willis and Gwen Millward. One summer, when we were small, we went to stay with Nana and Grandad. There was a tent in Grandad's shed. You could camp under the stars, he said. It seemed like a brilliant idea until bedtime. We'd only ever slept indoors with the light on. Night, night, sleep tight, they said. We didn't, daren't, too dark. I shone my torch. Don't, said Chrissy. Creepy crawlies will come and get us. There was a fuzzy shadow. Something mothy crept in through the flap. Chrissy screamed. She swatted it onto its back. But it wasn't a bug. It was a boy. No bigger than a beetle. He looked us in the eye and he sang his lullaby. I'm the king of the tiny things, who creep and crawl or fuzz their wings. Mine is the magic that nighttime brings. Follow me, follow me, follow me. He led us up the garden path and disappeared under the shed. We looked and there he was, oiling a slug who'd lost its slime. Ugh, said Chrissy. How can you care for creepy crawlies? How can you not, he cried. They turn the soil so seeds can sow. They visit plants so crops can grow. We need them more than you could know. Follow me, follow me, follow me. So when the king of the tiny things found a worm drying on the path, we carried it into the compost heap to recover. When he found a caterpillar trapped under a pot, we set it free. And when he found a daddy longlegs missing a leg, we made it a new one. The king showed us many marvellous moonlit things. Weevils with copper wings, chubby grubs, badger cubs, baby bats in furry hats. But best of all, he showed us that even in the shadows the night was bright with magic, and he sang, follow me, follow me, follow me. We didn't follow him straight away. We were too busy being brave, but we should have. His boat had sunk. We fished him out the pond. If his heart was beating, I couldn't feel it. It was smaller than an apple pip. I tried to give him the kiss of life, but Chrissy said, stop. He's no bigger than a beetle. We must nurse him the creepy crawly way. She found a reed no wider than a whisker and put it to his lips. I'll give him little puffs, she said. You pinch his nose. I pinched and she puffed, and she pinched and I puffed, and he spluttered and sat up and looked very pleased to be alive. As we tucked him into bed, he shivered and he said, for the love of tiny things, will you be my creepy crawly queens? Yes, we said, but you must rest now, little man. Night, night, sleep tight. We woke up early and we went to say goodbye to him. Before Dad came to fetch us, Chrissy got there first. She was kneeling by his bed with her head in her hands. All that was left of him was his crown, his cloak and his crumpled skin. Fetch a matchbox, she cried, and a trowel. We buried the matchbox under a marigold. But as we turned to leave, something flew down and landed on my hand. At first, we thought it was a beetle, but it wasn't. It was the king of the tiny things, only bigger, bolder and brighter. As if he'd shed his skin to get his grown-up wings, and by the moon and the stars he smiled and he sang. Follow me, follow me, follow me. And on those magical summer nights when we stayed with Nana and Grandad, that's just what we did. The end. Well, I hope you've enjoyed listening to that story, The King of the Tiny Things, by the creator of the Bog Baby. And now we're going to do some tiny little things of our own. So make sure you've got a bit of time ahead of you, and we're going to get cracking with some forest school activities. Thanks for listening.